Well, hey there, it's Jen.
And Elke, welcome back to the Jen and Elke show, where we are the Zazzle designers that are teaching you how to make money on the Zazzle platform. We love Zazzle. We've helped so many clients that have been all over the world, like they live all over the world, and we've helped them make $165 million in sales. And we want to talk to you today about the time that you should start on Zazzle, or if you're already on the Zazzle platform, don't give up because it's better and better and better. Jen and I have been on the platform since 2007. Back then, maybe you would have thought, you're nuts for starting on the platform. This is weird. This is a whole different, thing. Print on demand. What the heck is that? Whereas now is the absolute best time to start a print on demand business using the Zazzle platform by opening up a Zazzle store. And we want to teach you and explain to you today in this video why. We're so excited. We've got a whole bunch of information for you. It's going to make you feel good. You have to consider that this is an opportunity that's rising rather than hitting a market like Etsy where it's so oversaturated that you go like, can I even compete? And so let's get into this. So the first thing is, we want to just say, first of all, that's always what people talk about is, hey, there's not as much traffic on the platform as there is with other platforms. And the answer is truly yes. We totally can't dispute that fact. But the site traffic for the month of February and then the site traffic for the month of March in 2025 has gone up by 2 million site visits. Okay. So it went up from 6.4 in February to 8.3 in March 2025. And some of you might think, well, that's not that important because like things are 10 times or even 100 times more on the other platforms, but it's rising, steadily rising. And if Jen and I, not only ourselves, but all these clients of ours have already sold all that much money on the platform, what do you think would happen if more people came to the platform? Like, we know how to do it, even if there's not as much traffic. Just saying. Okay, so that's the first thing, and I hope that entices you to keep the watch on the Zazzle platform. Maybe already open up a store so you're in at inception, rather than having to come in later and compete. Even like make it harder for you to compete. Okay. And one of the other things that's really exciting, and it's probably why the site traffic is coming up, is that Zazzle's really up-leveling a lot of their marketing. And there's so many different ways that they're doing that, but we want to showcase in this video one of them in particular, which is a YouTube video that they put out. And what we want to actually show it to you, and then we'll discuss it afterwards. So stick with us. We're going to now, and then we're going to talk about it after because we have some great feedback for you. And yeah, let's just watch.
Okay.
Oh, and we need volume.
Merely own a children's clothing boutique, you're not sorta into dinosaurs. You're not just good at birding. You're amazing. And you could stop there. Or you could make Zamazing with Zazzle. From invites to decor to business cards and signage. Shop a wide range of products designed by our community of creators and customize pretty much anything. Because everyone deserves to show off their passions. Everyone. Shop now at Zazzle.com.
Okay. And that's kind of fun. If we're just kind of, I was going to say, even if you watch that video in slow motion and you see all of the different products that are in those scenes, not every single one of them was showcased up close, but in the background, there were so many products that were being promoted. And so this video was put out, and I'm just going to go back. I'm going to refresh because it started another video. But this video in the last 3 weeks now, I'll present it again before YouTube starts playing another video on me. In the last 3 weeks, this particular video has been viewed 230,000 times. And they are obviously promoting this video maybe externally, but they're also being searched on YouTube. And this is allowing not only customers, like potential people who want to buy on Zazzle, but then people who are business owners or people who are just average people, who want to start a business and create products online. And it's as easy as opening up an account for free, opening up your store for free, and just starting to post products. And we absolutely love it. Like Elke mentioned, we've been on the Zazzle platform since 2007, and the product selection that was on Zazzle way back then is not what it is today. Zazzle offers over 1,500 different product types and styles for anyone to design on. And it's just as easy as finding the product type that you want, clicking on it, and going into the design tool and uploading your design.
Yeah, and for anyone who's absolutely brand new, you even heard it in the ad, right, in the video, that there's so many creators, which is Jen and I and all the other people that are on the platform that have a free store, and we have uploaded our designs onto these blank products and then showcase them in our virtual stores, and it makes it look like it's a real product, but it's really not real until the customer buys it. That's why it's called print on demand, because then after the customer pays for it, then it gets printed. Okay. And also, there's so many different ways that print on demand can be done nowadays, but Zazzle's so unique because it actually has the opportunity for everyone, if you set your templates up properly, for people to design their own, right? Like the lady with the dinosaur birthday party would have put in her own son's name and all the details, because the designer that they picked the invitation from would have these templates set up, and they see that in real time. And I think in terms of, since we're talking about marketing, this is so important, because that in itself allows so many different customers to make it their own. Mm-hmm. So they're going to pay for that. That's not dirt cheap sales. That's like high-end purchasing. So you get more money because each time you sell something, you get a royalty payout, right? And then secondly, Zazzle takes care of everything. So you have to put the templates up. You have to put the designs into your store and make sure that they're unique and that you bring traffic to your store, because you're a unique brand and people want the designs that you have. But then Zazzle takes care of everything else, right? So, and you don't have to market. Zazzle's marketing right there. I'm sure that some of those designs are actually from our clients that take our Profit by Design Academy course, because we teach people how to do that marketing. We teach people how to make those designs that are desirable, and we make sure that they're very clearly niched into the ones that are the profitable products to sell on the platform, because those customers want those things. So that's the first piece, is just you understand that the store is there, the blank products are there, and then you add your designs, and that gives you that edge to to sell. And you're not even allowed to pay for ads to market, but you can do other marketing things just like this, and we will talk about that in another video. Come back and like subscribe to our channel and just make sure you don't miss a video, because we're doing a lot and they're really cool. Excuse me. But the one thing was really nice was having Zazzle, who's usually pretty quiet about, we're actually the more vocal about Zazzle than anybody else. And now Zazzle's getting traction. Okay, so they're increasing their site visits. They're increasing their promotion, like even here on YouTube. That was so surprising. The last time they posted anything was a year ago. They have an Instagram account that's doing quite well, but to see that and to see that response on YouTube from that one video is just phenomenal, which means that for us as sellers, we are seeing like an increase in the views. Like I can't make any connections completely, but it gives us the opportunity to have more eyes on our products, which is really important. And I think you had one more point, right? Or is it just the cool?
No, this is just the cool facts. So.
Yeah, and I've done most of the talking. But so we're very excited about this, because that's the most difficult thing that people we have to get over. That is that most people go like, what's Zazzle? But once they see they understand it from not only as a customer, but also as a seller and having a Zazzle shop, then people are hooked, and it's a growing community, and and it's not a matter of like worrying about competition. There's always room for someone's unique special designs, and there's always an audience for it. You saw that, even like something about birding. We've had some really cool customers that came through our training program. There were people who liked doing quilting. Then there were people who did crocheting, then knitting, then martial arts,
Mhm.
uh,
Hunting and fishing.
hunting and fishing. And interestingly, it was a woman, and she loved fly fishing, and she also loved watercolor. So it was very specific and unique, and she's doing amazing. So yeah, so that's the kind of opportunity you have, because you don't always have to do the mainstream niches that you would see if you were on Etsy. Now you have to do like, oh, I have to do a wedding planner, or I have to do a digital download of something. There's just so much opportunity that allows you to really like step into your space, and you'll attract those unique customers, because you're not the only one who likes that sort
Mhm.
of niche or niche that's really niched down.
Mhm. And it would be interesting in the comments to see if anybody has seen those promotional videos from YouTube on about Zazzle, because obviously they're getting a lot of views. And maybe you've come across that video and you were viewing it as a customer related thing, right? Because it's interesting because you can use it from a customer related view or a seller related view. And we're dissecting it as a seller related view and saying that this is really wonderful for anyone who wants to start on Zazzle in 2025, because Zazzle's up leveling their marketing, which means that if you are a seller on Zazzle, potentially, like Elke mentioned, some of those products might even be some of our own clients who we teach and mentor, because the Zazzle has hand chosen those products to be showcased in this marketing video. But at the other end, if you're looking at it as a customer point of view and like, oh, wow, cool, I can now customize my son's birthday party and have, his 6th birthday party be dinosaur themed. We want you to then step above and beyond just becoming a customer, because you can then create your own products and design your own products, potentially a dinosaur themed birthday party, and buy it for yourself so that you can use that product for your son's birthday, but then also potentially sell that product to hundreds of other people online, because now you're creating that design and you're setting up your Zazzle store. And so whenever there's marketing that happens where Zazzle promotes something like this video, Elke and I are just super excited, because it means that Zazzle's growing, that they always, always, always look after their sellers. There's a really great relationship between the business of Zazzle and then the sellers that are on the online platform. They're always up leveling their technology for the design tool, adding new products, and doing more marketing. Not only did they do this YouTube video, but they also do like Google ads. So if you're on random websites, you might see an advertisement from Zazzle. And those are independent designers. If you think about it, like small business owners, a small business owner doesn't have to have a shop down the road. You could be a small business owner online and a local business owner, but also reach potential client or customers internationally, which is very cool, because Zazzle is an internationally known website. And it's just really wonderful to see the growth. And since we've been on the platform since 2007, we can see the progression. Like we were there in ancient times, pretty much. And now, with technology advancing, with all of that stuff, it's really wonderful to see that Zazzle's thriving and they're just moving forward and they're growing. And expanding their reach with people online, because they provide an amazing service and it's an amazing platform. We absolutely love it, and we can never say bad things about it. We're in love with Zazzle.
And a lot of people who have very successful stores on the platform started out that way. They bought something on Zazzle as a customer.
Yeah.
Then they realized, oh, they could just open it. Like you can buy stuff on Zazzle by even like just putting it into your saved designs, and you just make it, and then the customer the client that like the Zazzle store owner that you use the design of, that person gets the royalty. But if you literally open up your own shop, and that's why we started this video with that, then you can pull in a design that is your original graphic, put it up there and buy it yourself, but then also have it free in this Zazzle marketplace. So it's not like it's just private. I know you said that before, but I just want to re-emphasize that depending on where you post it to buy it for yourself, you can literally buy it through your own store publicly, and then you get a referral. Plus, you
You earn a royalty too. So you're making
sorry,
money.
referral royalty, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And you can sell it to others because it's just openly available on the marketplace if you decide to set it that way. Okay, and we're going to end with a cool fact, and this part really gets me because it's one thing to constantly get told, oh, well, I'm going to do Etsy because they have a ton more visitors. It's going to be a lot easier to sell there. But actually, the view time of how many, like on average, a customer stays on the site is now equal to Etsy. So Zazzle and Etsy have the same pretty much. In fact, Zazzle's a little bit more. It's 11 minutes, and Etsy is like 10.59, according to one of the Alexa stats for the month. So it's not just the numbers. It's also, it doesn't matter. As long as you have a customer that's interested, you're actually getting the same ability to get in front of a customer's eyes in order to have your product show up so that they can say yes and buy it.
Yeah.
Which money for you.
Very true. Okay. And then if you want to get started, because we have been talking about starting on Zazzle, or this is the best time to start. If you have already been on the Zazzle platform, we have some great resources for you in the description. But if you want some help getting started, we have a guide. It's in the link in this, the link is in the description of this video. Make sure that you get access to that because it will help you get started and give you all of information on getting you up and running on your Zazzle store. Because we love teaching people and we love sharing the knowledge and the wealth of our experience and how you too can become a Zazzle seller, because 2025 is the best time to start. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.